This is cs952 Introduction to Web Technologies and Design, and we're getting our website together. We just added in our navigation, first thing that we're doing to our website. Now I want to clean up my navigation a little bit. There's a lot of elements in our navigation. By default, we kind of get a feature-rich navigation bar, and we really don't need quite as much as we've been given. What I want to do actually is I want to get rid of this drop-down menu here on the right. We're just not going to have enough pages. We really don't need it, and it's going to be taking up some valuable real estate for us. So if I click on the word drop down, okay, over here, let me use my DOM panel as a reference. If I click on drop down, okay, you can see that the DOM panel shows me I've got a list item called .dropdown, meaning it's a member of the dropdown class. And then before that, we have just another list item, which is our link. If I click on here, we can see link is highlighted there. So this is what I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of this dropdown element. So to do it, I just select .dropdown. So what you have selected should exactly match what I have selected in my DOM panel. And then to get rid of that, you just hit the delete key, and we've deleted it. We're going to have enough going on our website. We don't need the extra elements there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Save All. Now the next thing I want to do is add in the main section for my website. So our website, let me go back to my DOM panel, and I'm going to close up. Here we go. So here's my navigation element. I'm going to add two more elements to the website. I'm going to add a section element and a footer element. So basically, every page on our website can be broken down into three parts. We've got our navigation at the top. We have the section, which contains whatever each web page is about. If it's got a map on it, it's in the section. If it's got a video, it's in the section. If it's got pictures or a photo gallery, it's in the section. And then after the section, we're going to have a footer. So that's the basic layout of our page: navigation, section, and footer. Pretty familiar stuff. So I've got the navigation selected here, and I'm going to go ahead and just switch to live view. And I've got my navigation selected. What I'm going to do now is after my navigation element, I'm going to insert an HTML semantic element called section. Now this is an HTML5 element. If we'd been doing this a few years ago, we would just include a basic div, a basic box to hold our content. But with HTML5, we said, you know, we're going to create something called section, and that's going to be used to hold different sections of my website. So I've got nav selected here. I'm going to go to insert. And there's two different ways we could insert this. We could also choose to insert by changing our menu here from Bootstrap components to HTML. And if we do that and we scroll down, we're going to see there is a section element here. But for the way that we're going to be building our websites, we're going to basically be sticking with Bootstrap components most of the time under the insert menu, because we can also go to the insert menu at the top, and we've got all of our HTML elements over here as well. So with my navigation selected, I'm going to go to insert along the top, and I'm going to choose section. And when I do that, Dreamweaver again asks, this element that you're going to be adding to the page, are you going to be adding it before your navigation, after your navigation? You could wrap it around the navigation. You could insert it inside of your navigation. Well, I'm going to be adding it after my navigation. So I'm going to choose after, and it says it's going to insert this after the selected tag. The selected tag being the navigation tag. So we can see it selected over there in our DOM panel. So let's click on after. And now, when we do that, we can see in our DOM panel we've got the body, and inside of the body, the first element that we have is our navigation. The navigation's packed full of all kinds of stuff. Then we have our section tag, which right now is empty because we haven't put anything in the main section of our site yet. Now what we want to do is we want to add a footer after our section. So again, I'm going to go to insert, and I am going to choose footer. And again, before, after, wrap, or nested, we're going to add it after. Footer is going to come after the section. It's going to be the last visible element on the web page. So let's click on After. Okay, great. So when we do that now, we've got navigation. We have the main section where all of our content's going to go, and then we have our footer. I'm just going to go ahead and hit Save All. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to learn how to add some color to our navigation. Right now, our navigation is kind of not too exciting. It's a sort of very basic by default bootstrap navigation. So in the next video, we're going to learn how to take some of those colors that we created back in the third week. Remember, we created a hero image for our website, and then we saved a color set. We're going to learn how we can use those that color set to provide the color theme for our website.